First of all, I want to say thank you not only to Manish, but to the entire Micron team. And I want to tell you something about this team. They operated with a level of openness and transparency that enabled us to get this deal done. From the very first dinner with the New York team more than a year ago, the team was clear with us about what was needed to build this project in the United States, what was needed to build this project in New York, and clear with us about their values, what was important to them and how we could help them succeed in the global memory business. Now, that honesty and transparency that they had with us is as much a reason we're standing here today as our community's unwillingness to let this remarkable opportunity pass us by. Our star is burning brightly again, and the lives of the residents of this region will be better off for decades to come. Now, since we're here today to celebrate the leading memory company in the world and a new chapter in our region's history, let's take just a brief moment to reflect. It's not possible. How many times have we heard that? Remember hearing those words from people over the course of the last few decades? Hearing the headlines about how there wasn't a broom big enough for downtown Syracuse and we should just turn off the lights. But we didn't, did we? Instead, we worked building by building until there were no buildings left to renovate, and then we still started building up on parking lots. Or maybe you remember that young people were leaving Central New York in droves, that the brain drain was the death blow for the Central New York economy. But that wasn't true either, because today Central New York has one of the highest rates of millennial immigration of any city in America. But that we couldn't rebuild our innovation ecosystem because there was nothing left to invest in. And yet today, world-class technology startups dot our downtown landscape, and venture capital firms are here breathing new life into our entrepreneurial ecosystem. We stand here today not in spite of that criticism, but because of it. In telling us what we couldn't do, what you heard, what we heard, was actually what we must do. Now, there's one more important thing that needs doing, and I dare anyone in this room or outside of this room to say that we can't. This rising tide that this project represents must lift all boats. Today, we welcome Micron as our newest partner in this work. They are making unprecedented commitments to our community that reflect their values and solidify their claim as a world leader in corporate responsibility. Make no mistake, this work will be hard, but it is not impossible, because this project represents where America is going. It is an economic and social imperative to bring manufacturing and supply chain jobs back to our shores, to reinvest in places like Central New York that were once left behind, and to extend a hand up and an open door to those who have been historically denied opportunity, equity, and a chance at personal prosperity. I am immensely proud that Syracuse, Onondaga County, Central New York, and Micron Technologies are leading that way.